Hey creators, Crystal here. I hope everyone has had a chance to mix some paints onto their palette, get their paintbrushes out and do some artwork. It's autumn over here in New South Wales. The weather is beautiful, so I actually want to get outside and do some painting. I really haven't done very much in 30 years. There was an incident that happened a long time ago which pretty much pushed me off my path in life, and I've just taken photos and worked from those, but I want to conquer a couple of fears and get myself back out into the landscape. However, not every day is going to be perfect weather for painting, and what I'm going to do is work from some reference photos. I'm going to set a limit of about 2 hours. Now, I did go out painting with a friend a couple of weeks ago. We set, say, 3 hours as our time limit. We both only got a blocking done. It wasn't worthwhile putting the footage up onto my channel. I'm just going to have to practice getting faster. So every day after I come home from work, and that's part of being a hobby artist, you know, I'm working my way to becoming a professional artist. At the moment, I do have a job that I have to go to several days of the week, and I just treasure my private days because they're the days I get to paint, which is what I love to do. I'm going to broaden some subject matter now. I'm going to upload these 2-hour demos, and it might be something like my favorite rose that I just haven't had a chance to paint. I've got reference photos of marinas with yachts at sunset. There's mists rising up from the valley floor that look absolutely gorgeous. Reflections in streams. I've still got another horse painting to do. And then there's scenes out in the rural bush. Gorgeous sunrises. But the one that I'm uploading at the moment, I just love the colours of these turquoise waters. There's a couple of people just strolling along the beach. The ocean's calm, but primarily it was the colour of the ocean that was gorgeous. Now, I did paint this scene and I did do it within the 2-hour limit. However, when I was uploading the video footage, there was a portion where I still had white canvas all along the foreshore. I hadn't put this green in, but I really liked the white through here. When I got to the end of the painting, I let it dry for one day and then I went and put more white paint in. But I will roll the intro and then we'll get into how I painted this one that I've called Turquoise Waters. A couple of years ago, as I was driving from Victoria up to the state of New South Wales, I stopped at a few coastal areas. This was a high vantage point looking down onto Mystery Bay. It was just beautiful with the sunlight sparkling on the water, the soft sand, a couple of people walking along the beach. And I decided to take a few reference photos, but I did want to enhance the colour a little bit. By enhancing the colours in the reference photo, the colours of the water came up as a gorgeous turquoise hue. I start by blocking in where the rocks are going to go and the foreground shrubbery. The sand colour is made up of a mix of white, burnt umber, yellow ochre and a touch of orange. The underlying blue of the water is a mix of ultramarine with a touch of phthalo and white added to it. As I'm working the blue colour of the water around the rocks, I am wondering whether the diagonals are actually going to work in this painting, or whether it's going to be better, as it is such a small format, to have the lines more horizontal. At this stage I will continue to put them in the way that the reference photo displays them, but in the back of my mind I think I might have to change them. There are a few subtle colour changes happening now up in this top right corner. I'm just adding a little bit more white as I put each layer in. I now take a very small pointed brush and start adding some white where the water is crashing onto the rocks.